Woo! Did he drop a bomb on us today, boxing fans? Floyd Mayweather owes the IRS a lot of money from 2015 when he fought.
Did not take out his own jets?
Floyd's got 3.
So
Floyd's got the one that he got, and he got
tax problems. That's what he's got.
According to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan.
Floyd Money Mayweather is no stranger to fame. The undefeated boxing icon has built his legacy not only through unmatched talent in the ring, but also through a lifestyle marked by luxury. Think high-end cars, multi-million-dollar jewelry collections, and, of course, private jets. However, Mayweather is now making headlines not for another flashy bout or business deal, but due to startling revelations from federal agents about one of his private jets.
What's your travel arrangements?
You want me to show you right now? Call my pilot right now.
Yeah.
So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like an Uber?
I'm finna show you. You gotta pick some people up for me in Vegas. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know. Head over to Clay Lacey, then go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send him over there, and then Dan can get on the plane also. Okay?
I'd say have him at the airport about 10:45 or so.
All right. Tell Dan tell Dan to get on there also, please.
I got you.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm done.
According to sources, what began as a routine inspection or what some speculate was a targeted investigation led federal agents to discover controversial and unexpected items aboard Mayweather's private aircraft. The news has sent shockwaves throughout the boxing world and sparked major interest across sports and entertainment media. While information is still unfolding, here's what we currently know and what it could potentially mean for the boxing superstar. Mayweather is well known for his fleet of private jets, the most iconic being the Gulfstream G650. Nicknamed Air Mayweather, the $60 million plane, adorned with his signature TBE branding, is often featured on his social media. With gold-plated seatbelts and a lavish interior, it's a flying symbol of his wealth, exclusivity, and larger-than-life image.
I'm going in, coach.
But that very same jet is now at the center of a federal investigation. On April 10, 2025, law enforcement reportedly confirmed that one of Mayweather's jets was grounded at an international airport in Miami after a flagged inspection by customs officials and federal agents.
The Floyd Mayweather man getting his passport stamped. Air Mayweather is grounded. Peace.
Initially dismissed as speculation, credible sources close to the case now claim that authorities discovered large amounts of undeclared cash, valuable items suspected of having questionable origins, and encrypted electronic devices possibly containing sensitive information.
When I'm on my planes, if I'm not sleeping, I'm counting cash. We about to land, we above Las Vegas, look, as you guys can see. In 2 minutes, we'll be landing right here. Come talk to me about my upcoming exhibition. I'm money man all day, and you know why I'm money man. I'm all about the cash.
This investigation is allegedly tied to a $40 to $1 million scam that has recently rocked the sports and entertainment industries. Mayweather had claimed he purchased 60 buildings worth that amount, but reports suggest he only owns a minor stake in them, not full ownership, calling his claims into question.
to my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Mayweather has long emphasized the importance of wealth in his life, openly encouraging his children to pursue the same path. He frequently talks about his mission to create generational wealth. However, this mindset has drawn criticism, with many accusing him of placing money above character and integrity.
I've really been building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. I told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Despite his enormous earnings, Mayweather has faced multiple allegations of unpaid debts to fellow athletes. One of the most public claims came from rapper 50 Cent, who alleged that Floyd scammed him out of $2 million during Mayweather's jail time. 50 Cent says he invested in promoting Floyd's business only for Mayweather to later act like nothing ever happened.
That goes on where, you know, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Yeah. Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, you know, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face and he tell me to do that.
50 Cent didn't stop there. He later claimed that many people in Floyd's circle secretly resent him. According to the rapper, Floyd is obsessed with money and lacks core values, making him difficult to respect outside the ring. His constant flaunting of wealth, 50 says, turns people off.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money's gone. Trust me. Now it's like, if you call him, he'll be at your, you know, your local hosting in a nightclub, because you need that action right now.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
Boxing promoter Bill Haney has also taken aim at Floyd, accusing him of shifting from being a revered fighter to a businessman focused solely on profit. Haney contrasted Mayweather's approach with his own, stressing the importance of giving fans entertaining, meaningful fights rather than just chasing paychecks.
Bank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give.
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful, like you're really trying to do. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at in the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we didn't charge $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some fights, and then you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it.
Even before embracing the money Mayweather persona, Floyd struggled with others earning more than him. This insecurity became clear during a heated exchange with ESPN's Brian Kenny, who claimed Oscar De La Hoya was a bigger draw. The comment reportedly infuriated Mayweather, who believed his accomplishments warranted top billing in both skill and earnings.
We already know what I can generate. We already know what I can do in the sport, and we already know who's the face of boxing.
You waited over a year to come back.
And I've been gone from the sport, and what these fighters done since I've been gone, together in pay-per-view, out of all the fighters, haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
The pay-per-view has been pretty good for Manny Pacquiao fights lately, Floyd.
They still haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
Well, one was with Oscar De La Hoya, who was the cash king.
I'm the cash cow, please.
Not compared to Oscar De La Hoya. Have you drawn as much as Oscar De La Hoya in pay-per-view, Floyd?
De La Hoya been on pay-per-view 1,000 times. It took me two times, 3.5 million homes. Me, Floyd Mayweather.
No, with Oscar De La Hoya, though.
Oscar De La Hoya didn't do nothing. Did he win?
It was a split decision loss, as a matter of fact.
Tensions rose again when Mayweather allegedly expressed frustration over not securing a contract. Similar to Devin Haney's, reports suggest Mayweather even vowed to block Haney from securing fights against big names like Rolando Rolly Romero and Gervonta Davis.
That ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it. You know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background, sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him, and he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm gonna make it tough for you. I'm gonna go whisper and rain here. I'm gonna make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm gonna make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing, and Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, "I'm putting on like where your people from the streets that you put on. You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people. You know what I'm saying?" So
it wasn't long ago that Mayweather faced a ban for promoting fraudulent financial ventures, including shady crypto projects. After the ban was lifted, he jumped right back into the game, this time partnering with Kim Kardashian to promote another NFT project. Critics say he hasn't learned from past mistakes, continuing the same money-hungry behavior.
Floyd Mayweather was banned for 3 years from promoting securities after scamming his fans with an ICO called Cintratec. He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing, under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam. And now that it's 2022, his 3-year securities ban is over, and he's back to scamming again. He's currently being sued once again for his promotion of Ethereum Max alongside Kim Kardashian, and also has gotten really into NFTs.
And if you in the NFT world and you betting on me, you will never lose. But what I need you to do right now, go get Mayweatherverse. That's my new NFT. I've been working on that for months. If I win, you win.
Now, it's pretty obvious from these comments that Floyd has learned nothing after not reading the SEC settlement. So maybe that's why he tells us we can't lose by betting on him. So let's put that to the test with his last 3 NFT projects.
I'm dropping my NFT tonight. FloydNFT.com, August 10th. Go get it right now. Matter of fact, don't even wait till August 10th. Get it now. My NFT. On a piece of my legacy. Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm not just in 30% or 40%, full 100%. I'm behind you. I'm all the way in.
Now, Floyd's World was indeed a huge success for Floyd Mayweather, who raked in $4.9 million. But what happened to his fans? Well, they're furious because the price of this NFT has collapsed over 90%, and they angrily responded in the comment section, "You already have an NFT project. It's called @RealFloydNFT. You released it last year and then stopped working on it immediately after. Have you been punched in the head so much you're forgetting these things now?" Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know it looks bad. Logan Paul may have rocked Floyd more than we care to believe.
From tax evasion allegations to reportedly being held in Dubai over unpaid jewelry debts, Floyd's financial issues span years. These aren't isolated incidents, they're part of a concerning pattern. that threatens both his credibility and control over his public image.
It turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Mayweather has also been accused of taking money for events, merchandise, and meet and greets that never happened. A viral TikTok expose even suggested that much of his brand is a carefully curated illusion built more on hype than actual substance.
Flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more
we're not
scamming to be
yet,
done.
And it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he f***ing didn't.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
He once claimed to have made $100 million from his fight with Conor McGregor, touting it as a major financial win. However, industry insiders and analysts have questioned the accuracy of that figure, casting doubt on his self-reported earnings.
What's the biggest fight you've ever had?
Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, which ironically is a boxing event, but it's the biggest combat sports fight ever.
What did that gross?
It did 4.4 or 4.5 million buys at $100 a buy.
Yeah. So that worked out okay.
It did.
While Mayweather is celebrated for his boxing dominance, he's also seen as one of the most arrogant figures in sports. He's proudly stated that money matters more to him than legacy. While that attitude may have helped him get rich, it's also earned him widespread disdain for his critics. That makes his downfall all the more satisfying.
And everybody starts saying that this guy was too old, this guy was too that. Floyd Mayweather starts saying F all of y'all. F the belts, F you, F everything. I'm taking y'all to the bank. I'm robbing y'all. Belts does nothing but collect dust, money over legacy, currency over legacy, because he felt underappreciated. I train all day long and I'm doing this to try to be one of the greats. Forget that. I'm going to do it for me. He became one of the most selfish fighters you'll ever hear. That's why I never blamed Floyd. When y'all hear me say the Floyd Mayweather effect, a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans, you hate on Mayweather already. No, I'm talking about the effect. Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great fighter, but people grab the wrong things because most people aren't about hard work and dedication anyway. That's why to be great is rare. Most people try to find that shortcut, and they only saw Floyd's shortcut. They never saw his scenic route.